Pay no attention to the man behind the mirror. And do not look at the chair. Okay, I know it's coming apart. I got to get another one. But I'm so busy, I haven't had time to go to the office store. What kind of a life is that? If you're that busy, you can't go to the office store to get a new chair? Look at that, the vinyl's peeling off. That's what would happen if you got like exposed to like Chernobyl kind of thing or something nuclear. Could you imagine that? Your face starting to peel, all your skin starts coming off, your eyeballs, they're coming out of the socket. As you gurgle in your blood, dying slowly from the poisoning of the radiation and the tossing and the turning and the churning of a nation. Friend, I just hope I don't know what I'm saying, because I don't want to say it. Is it really going to happen? Nah. I'm just being dramatic. I'm just doing poetry. This is what I call like my impromptu poetry thing. Whatever my brain comes up with, that's what I'm going to say. So we're just going to sit here for a second, and I'm just going to wait. I'm going to listen silently, and then I'm going to tell you what it is that I hear. Because as a poet or a person that rhymes or writes, whether you're writing a novel or what, you got to hear some kind of radio station coming in from somewhere. That stuff may be mixed up somewhere in there, but there's some other station out there that you're getting it from. And yeah, you can't write 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 poems unless you're tapped into a radio station somewhere. Just ain't going to happen. Although the fact is, they say that our brain has more neurons than there are stars in the sky. I don't know, man. Maybe. So let's test this out. Okay? It's 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Ready? Go. Don't say that. I know you did. Who do you think you are coming to my door like this? Why buy a car when you could have a boat? I'd love living on the beach near the ocean, but I can't afford that right now, so what would I do? Ice cream, pickles, onions, garlic. Way too much garlic. Matches, firewood, brink of disaster, Bug Tussle, Idaho. Snow, snow, snow. It's gonna snow. Mud, wind, rain, kill, destroy, steal, buckle. That's about it. That's all I got out of that word flow. Yeah, so anyway, this isn't a very profitable day today. I just don't really feel that good today, I wish I had somebody to talk to. If I had somebody to talk to right now, a person that would actually sit down and listen to me, what would I tell that person? Would I tell them you're going to be a millionaire? Would I tell them you're going to get up on stage and you're going to talk to people, and they're going to be in awe of you, and they're going to wonder, how did all that happen? And I'm going to tell that person, I don't know, friend, but you're an awful lucky person. Whatever happened, that's what I tell them. Doctor, lawyer, beach, run for your life. Stop in the name of love before I break your heart. the night they drove old Dixie down. Bills. Pay your bills. Get rid of that credit card. You got to get rid of that credit card, man. They got you. Hook, line, and sinker. 24.9% interest. $99 payment a month. And they're getting 65. Friend, only a fool would sign up for that program. Mark. I keep thinking about a guy named Mark all the time. Mark my words. It's coming. Tune in. Stay tuned. Keep plugged into that channel. Stay on the same station. Get off the station you're on. Get onto a new station. Don't look back. Okay? That's the word for today, right now. Don't look back. Okay, when, who was it that left this city? Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot's wife. And God told him, don't look back when you run from that city. Do not look back. And yeah, she looked back. What happened? What? Turned to a pillar of salt. Just like that. Doesn't sound good. Okay, what else am I thinking here today? Time's ticking away. It's 6 minutes and 47 seconds. And I'm wondering, are people getting tired of listening to me just kind of rambling on and on and on about the days and the times and the seasons and what's going on in life and around the world and how Google and Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest and Snapchat and Periscope and 50 million apps? Who's got time? Facebooking my way across the US of A. Hey. And then if Facebook doesn't like what you got on there, instantly cut off, shadow banned. Nobody could see anymore. I'm concerned about what's happening in this world. It's a little iffy. That's bordering freedom of speech. We should be able to say what we want. Even if a person is wrong, they should be allowed to speak their piece. Okay? Just like you want to speak your piece. You want people to hear your side, but you don't want people to hear their side. So you cut them off and stifle their amendment rights. I don't think that's good, friend. The United States of America was formed on a constitution and having amendment rights to protect our freedom of speech and our right to live and to love and to have life. And yeah, we got a lot of problems in this world. There's some really bad things going on in this world because the world is lost. Lost in a lost world. Lost in a technological Facebook age. And I'm not just blaming Facebook. I'm not blaming Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope. I'm not blaming all those people. They want to make money. They want to have a business too. There's women out there that have collections on Pinterest of like 10,000 recipes. Just sitting there going through the internet day after day, hour after hour. Ooh, that one looks good. Ooh, cream chip beef on toast. I haven't had that for a long time. Oh, broccoli with Brussels sprouts and cheddar cheese sauce. No, I think I'll pass on that. And on they go for hours at a time. Facebook, every 5 minutes, gotta check your feed. Make sure you don't miss the latest quip or quote or the little blip that the guy's got. The short little videos, kind of like I'm making, but shorter. And here we sit, day after day, time after time, hour after hour, wasting our lives away on technological fantasy. That's not the real world. Text messaging people on a cell phone, that's not the real world. You can't convey your emotions and your love or your concern or your anger or your whatever. I mean, you could use all the memes you want. You can use all the smiley faces, the angry faces. You can use what you want. But voice inflection and communication between two people is very, very important. God designed it that way for us to be in community with one another. And right now, what this nation needs is love. We need another love revolution. Like back in the 70s, when all the Jesus people and all that music came along. Remember the music from the 70s, man? I listen to it on YouTube all the time. I'm kind of a YouTube oldie classic junkie when it comes to music. But I limit my time to it, a half hour a day maybe. Or when I'm working at work, I listen to it. But I don't let it get in the way of what I'm doing because I'm a writer and I'm a creative and I'm an artist and I have to have time to do those things. And if I was spending day after day, minute after minute, hour after hour, which I've done before in the past and got caught up into it, just like everybody else, okay? I'm guilty. Okay, I ain't saying I'm perfect, friend. I got caught up into that stuff, man. You can see anything you want. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Huh. See? Now we're getting warmed up here at 11 minutes and 24 seconds. I'm starting to get into the flow of things. And I still got my Starbucks coffee here. We're down to about a little bit more than an eighth of a cup, and I'm getting a little shaky here. Now I'm starting to tell the truth too. The truth starts coming out when you start drinking Starbucks. You get to about the third cup. Oh yeah, you can do some talking, all right. So let's see. Let's go back into that quiet place again and just think for a second. Bear with me, friend, okay? I want to show you how to do this because I want to teach you how to tap into that channel. That channel that can help you accomplish things in life. That channel that can turn you into creative. Do you know how many people there are out there that are into something else other than what it is that they're supposed to be at 12 minutes and 24 seconds, see? And they're missing out on life because the greatest thing that they could have been doing, they do not even know they have or cannot see. Reason being is because they got drilled into society. And we get taught through schooling and institutions and religion and television and magazines and TV ads and billboards and, I mean, you name it, man. Even stuff people write in washrooms on the walls. Oh, God, poor people. Well, anyway, we become used to thinking that life is just, you get up, you get a job, you go to work, you pay your bills, you come home, maybe you're married, maybe you got kids, maybe you're into sports or whatever, and then we just do the same thing over and over and over and over again because we're habitual people. We're just designed that way. Some people even worse than others when it starts getting into addiction. And we're lost, friend. We are lost in a lost world. And I want people to find themselves. I want the true you in you, my friend. You. To come out and be who it is that you're supposed to be, but you can't do that when you're so busy pushing buttons and texting and checking and dialing and yelling. Can you hear me now? Okay, hold on. I think we got a bad connection. Hey, can you hear me now? Okay, now can you hear me? Okay, let me try this. You got me? Hello? Hey, are you there? Oh man, I lost the connection. God dang it. And then we dial back again. And then we dial back again. Our lives have become inundated with buttons and machines and plastic screens over and over again. And we've lost who we're supposed to be. But me, I know who I am. I know what I'm all about. That's why I try to minimize all that. I mean, yeah, there's sometimes you have to check things. Sometimes I get led to things. I come up with a person's name just out of the blue, comes to my head. Look it up on YouTube. And there they are. And there's songs that I get. There's something in that song I'm supposed to hear, and I play it. I'm like, whoa, that's a confirmation. See, the universe will talk to you. Okay, there's no lack of information or knowledge out there, friend. You can connect to all the answers that you need. Everything is there for you. God is everywhere. He's omniscient, all knowing. He's omnipotent, all powerful. And he's omnipresent, which means he's everywhere at every time, all of the time, with all the knowledge and wisdom and revelation and counsel that you may need. And all you got to do is stop twitting and tweeting and Facebooking and pushing and texting and spending all your time on all that stuff and learn to sit down and quiet your mind with a pen and a journal. Starting out, if you can't do it more than 5 minutes, there's some people that are so ADHD. I got a friend like that. He couldn't sit down even in a chair, barely, for 5 minutes. Imagine doing what I do, sitting in a chair quietly with a pen and a journal for an hour, 2 hours. One day I wrote a book in 8 hours. It started at 6 o'clock in the morning when I woke up from a dream that I had about writing all these letters to people. And I got up and made coffee and sat in that chair for almost 8 hours and wrote a 240-page book in one day. I used a voice recorder to record it all. Now, if I can do that, being a dumb carpenter, contractor, tuck pointer, bricklayer, chimney sweep, remodeler, roofer, window installer, basement remodeler, bathroom remodeler, sinks, toilets, tubs, showers. If I could do all that as a construction worker, look at that. That's from 40 years of construction work right there, friend. I've been to Menards so many times. They know me by face. Hey, what's up, man? So, if I could do that, you can do that. I know you can. Now we're just going to do this one more time. I'm going to quiet my mind so I can bring you my final message that I want to bring you today. And here it is. It came very quickly. Don't dive into swimming pools that are empty. Don't play in mud that's deeper than your neck. Don't walk into a nest of fire ants. Because, friend, you're going to be in pain. And don't stand outside when it's lightning in the pouring rain. And other than that, I'd like to thank you very much for listening to what I have to say today. I hope you learned something from it, and I look forward to speaking to you again next time. Have a pleasant afternoon.